What is up, guys? TFG, the Forest Guy. I hope everybody is having a great Saturday for you Saturday. As you just saw back there, I'm here at the Uwharrie National Forest Ranger Station today. Guys, I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me as I check out Uwharrie National Forest. This is the third time I have been here. It's a really cool place. I would say in the tier list of national forest, I'd put it probably maybe third on that list. But this is a really cool forest, guys. So I'm gonna take you guys along today and show you guys Uwharrie National Forest. It's a pretty awesome place. Guys, it's been a while since I've been on here. The last time you guys saw me, I was in New York City. Well, I am not in New York City today. I am here in Uwharrie National Forest. Gonna take you guys along and show you guys some of the cool stuff that is here in the Uwharrie. So come along with me as I take you guys along in Uwharrie National Forest. Welcome. That's what this sign says. Welcome. So this is a about a 50,000 acre forest. It's probably, well, I would say it's on the smaller end of forest. I've been to a lot of other national forests that are a lot bigger than this one, but for a 50,000 acre forest, there's plenty of hiking, horseback riding, off-road, just anything, biking. Like, there's a lot to do in this national forest, which most national forests typically have all these types of things. So that's pretty much what this video is going to be today, guys. If you're coming to North Carolina and visiting and looking for something to do, this is what I'm going to show you guys. If you guys are coming through this area, basically showing you guys the Uwharrie. And yeah, so little story about Uwharrie. So Uwharrie National Forest, the name is Indian, of course, and the name comes from what is believed to be an old Indian tribe. The Indian tribe was called the Uwharrie, and that is the reason why the national forest here is named Uwharrie National Forest. So like I said, 50,000 acres of forest here, plenty of hiking trails, horseback riding, biking. There's a couple of streams and some rivers I'm going to show you guys today. Not too big, not too crazy like you would see in the mountains, but there is a lot of cool stuff here. Of course, this is a huge pine forest, a lot of pine trees here, a lot of just it. As far as pine trees go, yes, the huge pine tree forest. It's absolutely phenomenal. So this will be a pretty cool day. It's a little bit overcast today outside. It's probably about 65 right now. It's supposed to get up to about 80 today. So, and then also, I also have a trail that I'm going to do today and show you guys, a 11-mile loop. So it'll be one of the biggest and longest trails I've done of the year. So kicking it off with a bang here at Uwharrie National Forest. So here, the Uwharrie National Forest sign along NC 109. As you can see, I parked way down there. Unfortunately, this is kind of a bad place to pull off the road, but I did as I'm down there. So here's the Uwharrie National Forest sign along NC 109. And of course, on the other side, where this sign needs some work, I will tell you that. Leaving Uwharrie National Forest, land of many uses, Department of Agriculture. So I was going to take you guys to this tower that was, I guess, out here somewhere, but I guess the road is closed. And it said it was open, so I have no idea. That's a little disappointing because it said it was open, but I do not know. Yeah, I guess this is the gate over here. So to take you to the tower. Nice to know that it's closed before coming all the way back here. But you know, we could probably hike this. Road closed. Road closed to cars, but shit, it ain't closed to my feet though. Oh boy, man, just how nice of a day it is just, man. We might walk it. We'll see how many miles it is. Might walk at it and see if I can take you guys up there or not. All right, so we are going to walk this the rest of the way. I didn't just drive all the way back here on this dirt road, and sacrifice my car. I do not like driving on dirt roads with my car because my car sits so low to the ground. I'm in the process of getting another vehicle that's a little bit more lifted. Any recommendations on a vehicle that can handle these gravel roads a lot better than my car can would be greatly appreciated. So I did not mention Uwharrie National Forest has or it spans across 3 different counties. So Randolph, Davidson, and Montgomery County. This national forest mainly is in Montgomery County. It's most of the acreage is in Montgomery. There are parts of it that are in Davidson and Randolph, but for the most part, this national forest is in Montgomery County. And boy, we are going uphill. Look at that. We are going uphill. We're climbing the little mountain here. Oh man, it's been a while since I've been out here to Uwharrie. Man, it's just, I just love how beautiful today is though. So I have a tier list, which actually I'll show you kind of up here, of my North Carolina National Forest rankings. What is my favorite one? As you can see, what is my least favorite one? Doesn't mean I hate it. No shade to you, Croatan National Forest. But this one ranks, as you can see, at number 3. Kind of how I rank these national forests on just kind of what they have. As far as like good trails, scenic views, just different activities, things that are in the forest. So I put this one at number 3. Of course, you know, Croatan National Forest and Uwharrie National Forest won't beat Nantahala or Pisgah. I mean, that's Western NC, baby. That's like, ain't nothing better than that in North Carolina. So real talk, guys, it's been a minute. It has been a minute. This is the first video. Technically, I've filmed, no, it is, yeah. This is the first video I've filmed of this year. And the reason why it's been so long, I've had a lot of stuff going on. Been taking some time to do research and, you know, learn more about video editing and cameras and stuff, and just trying to get myself in a good position, because this is a big summer, guys. This is a big summer for me, because more than likely this is going to be my last summer in North Carolina. So yeah, I'm in the process of potentially moving out of North Carolina. North Carolina's been fun, but man, I tell you, I just ready to move on and see what else life has to throw at me and see what else is out there for me. So that's kind of the plan right now. It's really stressful. Moving is a stressful thing, as a lot of you guys probably already know. And yeah, we're gonna see what this summer has in store for me. And you know, I got a lot of content for you guys this summer. Stay tuned. Next month's gonna be really big, because next month is whitewater season. I'm officially kicking off whitewater season for myself, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to being back on the Nantahala, French Broad, and some other rivers in that area, also in Georgia as well. And there's Buck Mountain Lookout Tower all the way up. So unfortunately, it is closed. It says open till 7:30. Well, actually, you know what? I don't think it is. Wait. No, hold on. Let's see. Open this way. We're about to go in there. I don't know if it's closed or not. I mean, I see the fence around it, so I'm not really 100% sure. Because I'm freaking skinny, squeeze through mostly anything. Let's go up. I really hope y'all aren't afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights. I have actually never been to the top. I've never been to the top of an official ranger station tower in a national forest, and this is super cool. This is super cool. Oh man, we still got a ways to go. We still got a ways to go. Wow, look at that, y'all. Welcome once again to the Uwharrie. Oh man. So unfortunately we can't go up into the tower. I don't think I can. That latch is rusty as hell. Actually, maybe. Oh no, it's locked. I see it right there. Oh man, that'd be cool to go up in there, guys. But yeah, this is as far as we can go to the top, which is pretty much the top. And we are in a truly breathtaking view of Uwharrie National Forest. So guys, Uwharrie National Forest is in a part of North Carolina called the Piedmont. It's North Carolina's only central national forest. So you got, you know, a total of 4 national forests in the state of North Carolina. You have Croatan out by the coast near Outer Banks, or going towards Outer Banks near Morehead City. And of course you got Nantahala, and you have Pisgah. But today we're here enjoying the scenic views of Uwharrie National Forest, and boy, that is some view. This is truly a treat. Wow. Alrighty guys, so I'm over here at Hunt Campground in Uwharrie National Forest, and I'm here with
James Sylvia.
And what brings you to Uwharrie National Forest today?
I've been coming down here from Massachusetts for the last few years. It's a gold bearing area, and that's what I've been doing, gold prospecting. That was the main reason that brought me here. Then there's other things in the area to be seen.
Awesome.
Coggins Gold Mine, Reed Gold Mine, you know, historical things.
And he is from, of course, Massachusetts, right over there. I've been to Massachusetts a few times, Cape Cod. Used to drive a truck over the road and used to go up there quite a bit. But that's awesome, man. So you drove all the way down here from Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
I did.
That's one heck of a drive, straight down I-95.
Yeah, I put on about 1,000 or so miles already, just to, you know, between other places I've been and getting to this spot. 3 years ago, it was the first year I used my sluice box, and I used this big rock on a bucket to sit on while I was doing that. I meant to bring it home with me because I had fallen in the stream with it, and so me and this rock got history. And so this year I actually went and I grabbed my rock. It's I can show you.
Oh wow! And so what is this
exactly?
So
this is like the first time I got to use my sluice box, and I had used my bucket as a seat in the, you know, when I was processing the material. So I got this big rock, and then I tried to swirl the bucket. I fell into the stream, and then I've used it in this spot that I have found a couple of times. So this year I forgot to bring it home with me last year. I'm gonna make a little end table out of it.
Oh, that's really
conversation cool. Piece.
Awesome.
But I actually went and recovered it. I had to carry it like 20 minutes, half a mile out of the woods. Weighs about 45 pounds. I was struggling. It was a lot of work, but
I bet.
It was a lot of fun. I got it right in here. I don't know if you can see. This is a van I turned into a camper. Well,
wow.
This is my rock, and it weighs at least 45 pounds, I would say. And I'll turn it into a, you know, it's very flat. You can see it's very, you know.
And this came out of the river.
This came out of the river, or, you know, there's like a ton of bedrock sticking out, and then I needed a flat rock, and this is here nature provided. And there's not actually a lot of these. This is probably the only big flat rock like of this size. So it's mine now.
Hey, turn it into a conversation piece.
That's
absolutely.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, it'll really, you know, opens up conversation, and
So
cool.
did that come out of the Uwharrie River?
Yeah, right here on the Moccasin Creek.
Awesome.
And I had set it aside, but then I was like an hour or two down the road last time, and I was like, oh man, I forgot to carry my rock out. And sure enough, it was there this year.
Awesome, man. Well,
yeah.
I appreciate the information. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Canebrake Horse Camp here in the Uwharrie National Forest. So if you're someone who has horses, this is a place you can come. It's also a campground as well. If you have horses and you're looking to camp as well, this would be the place to go. I see they got the facilities over there, bathrooms, all that good stuff. And of course, there is a place right here to bring your horses and have them run around. I'm not sure. I believe the horse trail is down that way. I'm not 100% sure where it is, but I believe it's down that way. And of course, no alcohol. But yes, this is one of the horse camps in the Uwharrie National Forest. So here's another look at the map. As you can see, we are right there on the map at the horse camp. Not too far away from Badin Lake Reservoir, which we were making our way that way. Have to show you guys Badin Lake while we are out here today. Oh, look, a wasp. Stay away from me. So yes, so that's where we are on the map. And yeah, let's keep going. And we have made it to Kings Mountain Point Day Use area, which is where we are headed to right now, which will take us down to the Badin Lake Reservoir. So they have a nice paved walking path area back here at Kings Mountain Day Use area. As you see, they got places you can grill out as well if you're looking to do that. And of course, Badin Lake Reservoir is right over there off to our right. Take a little walk back here on this little path and see what is back here. I've never been back here. All the times I've been to Uwharrie National Forest, I've never been back here before. So we're gonna see what we can find. There's a little path right here that takes us down towards the reservoir. And here is the reservoir. Wow, this is such a pretty view. So this is the Badin Lake Reservoir, like I said before. Absolutely incredible. You can see some guys out there boating. Man, I wish I had my kayak. I'd definitely take you guys out on the reservoir. Fortunately, I do not have that today, so I have to stay on shore. Alrighty guys, so I have made it to probably my favorite place in Uwharrie National Forest. This place is a real treat, and you guys can probably hear it in the background, the running water, so you already know what you're about to see. But for the first time this year, to break out the old river boots, because you already know where we're going to. We are going down there, which I will show you guys here in a bit. So like I said, for the first time this year, we are busting out the river boots. Basically, I use them for whitewater kayaking mostly, and also trouncing around in the river. But as far as hidden gems in Uwharrie National Forest, this has got to be one of the most spectacular places. You can see the running water down there. And we're gonna go all the way down to the bottom. give you guys a better view of it from over here. So there's the creek down here. Another shot of it from over there. So this is Barnes Creek. There's actually a Barnes Creek Falls, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit. Here's the little trail that takes us down. I'm honestly surprised that like there's never anybody here when I come here, which is good for me. And here we are. These rocks can be a little bit slippery, so we want to make sure that we don't fall and bust our ass. Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. Love coming to this place here. This is like, this is a swimming hole, and it's a really, really unique swimming hole. It's deep enough for it to be a swimming hole, but the water is so cool. Oh man, this feels amazing on my feet, guys. But if you guys are ever in Uwharrie National Forest, you have to come here. This is truly spectacular. I mean, this is one of my favorite places. Truly a hidden gem in the Uwharrie National Forest along the Barnes Creek here in Uwharrie. Woo! That water is absolutely oh, it feels so cool. Oh man. So the water is actually a lot deeper than the last time I came, so I'm not really sure. Let's see if we can get across over here. That feels so good on my feet, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it feels so good on my feet. Yeah, that's very, very deep right there. You can see it comes all the way up over my knee. Here's a look from the other side. Well, I don't want to get the mic all wet. We're gonna find a way to get over there, up to the little falls. Well, got this stick right here. That's what we use. over here. Pretty incredible, y'all. Pretty incredible. We'll walk up there a little bit as well. Yeah, this is truly a special place, guys. A really awesome swimming hole here. The water's really cool. You just got to get out in nature. See, with these national forests, you know, they're so unique in so many ways because of just the amount of stuff that is here in these national forests. And each national forest is different landscapes, different all sorts of things. And you know, this, as far as places in Uwharrie National Forest, like I said, this is truly the most incredible place here in Uwharrie National Forest. You can't beat this. And we're talking about something that's in the Piedmont. This is like something you'll see like in the mountains of western North Carolina, but this is like truly an oasis in the Piedmont of North Carolina, in central flat North Carolina, I should say. It's a little bit hilly in Uwharrie National Forest. There's a couple of hills, but for the most part, it's a little bit flat. And yeah, this is truly an awesome spot, guys. Truly an awesome spot. Definitely have enjoyed being here today. I mean, I'm going to talk a little bit about later on in this video about some of my struggles that I've had lately as far as getting out and doing things. So stay tuned to that, because I wanted to talk a little bit to you guys on a real note on some things that I've been going through. And what better way to talk about those things than to be out here in nature and be doing what I love out here in Uwharrie National Forest. So guys, we have made it to the Pisgah covered bridge out here in Uwharrie National Forest. This is one of the oldest covered bridges in the state of North Carolina. This one has been here for quite a while. There actually used to be a road that used to come through here. It used to go actually that way and from that way as well, but when they put the new road in, they completely just cut this off. So this is truly incredible to be walking through here and seeing this. I think this is the first covered bridge I've actually seen in person. It's a pretty awesome place, pretty historic. Like I said, another hidden gem in the Uwharrie National Forest that is out here. And of course they got a little trail down here you can walk on. And of course you got the creek down there as well. But here is the Pisgah covered bridge in Uwharrie National Forest. Alrighty guys, we have made it to the Dutchman Creek Loop Trail. So this trail is about 11.6 miles all the way around. This will be my longest hike of the year. It's kind of just my last thing I would like to do before I leave Uwharrie today, and bring you guys along and have a little bit of a real talk with you guys. So I don't know if I haven't been on here in a while, and you know, like I said, I've been doing a lot of things. I've been learning and, you know, editing videos and, you know, different camera stuff and just all sorts of crazy stuff. And it's been a struggle to come out here and get myself back into it, because you know, you work these overnights, and these overnights are tough. I'm not gonna lie, these overnights are really tough, especially come Friday night when you have to work Friday night. into Saturday morning, and then, you know, wanting to go out and make videos and stuff. It's tough. It's absolutely tough. And it's been hard to find that rhythm. It's been hard to find the rhythm and, you know, get that momentum going to get back into it. And the last 2 weekends, guys, you know, this video that I'm shooting today was supposed to be out 2 weeks ago, and today I was supposed to go to Hanging Rock. I plan on doing that tomorrow, so that'll be another video. But yeah, it's been a struggle, and now I'm just starting to, you know, really kind of get things amped up for this summer and really, you know, get going on this content and really just showcase, you know, what's going on this summer for me, and take you guys out here and in nature. As you can see, we're in the forest. This is TFG. There is nothing better. There's nothing like it. It's a huge difference from my last video, because last video I was in New York City and I was freezing my ass off, and it was December, and here I am, it's April, and I'm wearing short sleeves, or well, leggings and shorts, or you know, t-shirt and all that stuff, and I'm out here and it's warm. And so yeah, it's been a while since I've been out here, but man, I am ready to get back into content and diving into the YouTube stuff. And guys, let's get this channel to 1K. Let's get it past 1K. You know, that's the goal, man. That's the goal. I don't want to drive a truck the rest of my life. Yeah, guys, I don't want to drive a truck the rest of my life. I just don't, you know. Driving is stressful as hell out here, especially driving a semi-truck. You got to worry about everybody else on the road, and you got people that do dumb things, and you got people that try to, you know, do malicious things and, you know, try to run you off the road, don't want to be around you, or, you know, get impatient and cut you off and brake check you because, you know, you're going too slow. I'm in a truck, for crying out loud, so it's like not really anything I can do about it. But it's definitely stressful, and it weighs in on me coming out here and making this content and being able to keep sharing these videos with you guys. And that's really what it's about, is just to come out here and share these videos with you guys and have you guys just see what I have going on in my daily life out here making these videos in the woods. And that's pretty much what it's going to be every weekend. Every weekend I'm going to be having a different video going on, and I'll be showcasing where I go to. And like I said, as things get, you know, more into the summertime and everything, things are going to start becoming a lot more big, like the videos, so going to these different towns and stuff, and, you know, doing a lot of the whitewater stuff. So stay tuned for that, guys. So I ask myself this question, you know, when I'm out there on the road and I listen to my music or I listen to my podcast. Right now I'm working for someone else's dream that's already been written, and I'm not trying to do that, guys. I'm trying to create my own vision, my own dream. You know, my own dream is to, you know, be out here doing what I love, out here in the forest, and, you know, traveling and doing stuff like that. You know, it's not an easy process to get there, but you put in the effort and you put in the hard work now, the rewards just come later on in life. And that's really what it is. Every day you have to put in the work. You know, I may not want to go and drive a truck overnight. It's tough. It is genuinely tough to be out there overnight and, you know, be driving the truck and then come home and try to have the energy on a Saturday to go out and do videos like this. I have not slept today, y'all. I have not slept today. I went into work last night at like 8 o'clock, and I have not slept since probably, since 3 o'clock is when I woke up yesterday. That was when I woke up. 3 o'clock yesterday is when I woke up. And I have not slept today because I got up when I got and went to the job, and yeah, went and did that, and then came out here and started recording this video. So yeah, I'm gonna feel it later, absolutely, but I'm glad that I came out here and finally did it, and getting on that rhythm and that routine, and, you know, putting myself out there and getting these videos done, and, you know, showcasing what I'm doing, because you only get one life. You know, you only get one life, and live it to the fullest. That's what I try to preach to you guys on here in this video today. I want it to be real with you guys. my struggles and what I've been going through, you know. And I've got back into going to therapy. I got back into going and talking to somebody about problems, and you know, and to be real, I've been so much better with everything that I've had going on lately. You know, before I used to be a mess, and now being out here is therapeutic. Like being in the woods, being in nature, it's so therapeutic. It brings a smile to my face, you have no idea. And it's going to be awesome to be able to finally say, hey, you know what, I can quit the job I'm doing now and pursue YouTube and do it as a dream. Because like, in a way, it kind of is. It becomes not so much a job anymore, is how I look at it. From people I've talked to, it's not so much a job anymore, because you're doing what you love. So it's not a job. It's a job in a way that you're making money, but it doesn't feel like a job when you're doing it because you're doing something you love. All these professional athletes out here, people that are, you know, professional chefs, you know, people that, you know, do all these things, actors, actresses, you know, movie stars, whatever, do all these things, and they're, you know, it's stuff that they love to do, so it doesn't feel like a job. Is there stress behind it? Absolutely. I've already had stress trying to learn how to edit videos. That's probably the hardest part of doing this YouTube stuff, is editing videos. Because I just, you know, I got Adobe Premiere Pro, and I've been playing around with that. And the software for Adobe Premiere Pro is highly advanced. Like, it's very advanced. You know, when I first got it, I was sitting there looking at the screen for like 8 hours trying to figure out how to use the software. And it was tough. It was absolutely tough to be able to just sit there and do it, because like I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just clicking on things, and yeah, I'm just sitting there clicking on things and figuring out what works. But Adobe Premiere Pro, there's just so much in the software. You click on one thing, it opens a whole you know, level of new things that you didn't even see before. So it's a process. And for you guys out there that are YouTubers that see this video, you know, that have been there, and you know how I'm feeling. You know what I'm feeling right now, and it's a struggle, but I'm out here trying to make this work, and you know, do what I can, because this is what I want to do. Make YouTube videos and, you know, show you guys the places that I go to. And today is an example of, you know, not being lazy and, you know, getting in that rhythm and that routine and just going. Even though I work an overnight job, even though I'm tired when I come home, I have to push myself, and I feel like I haven't pushed myself hard enough lately. And that's a showcase of the last 2 weeks of not doing anything. And today, this is me. I finally pushed myself. I pushed myself really hard today to come out here and do this, because I was tired when I got home. I was tired. I was like, I don't want to come out here, because it's like I want to come out here, but I don't, in a way, because I'm tired, and I'm like, I want to be lazy, but it's like I can't do that. You know, when you have a dream and you have a goal, you have a passion, you have to just go for it, and you can't stop. It's just full throttle all the way. And that's really what it is for me. Man, it is so green out here. Just the greenery out here is truly amazing, guys. It's truly amazing. Oh man, this trail is going to be one heck of a trail. 11.6 miles. Crazy. But yeah, guys, I really hoped that you guys enjoyed that little rant. You know, I was just talking about my struggles and things that I've been going through, and you know, trying to get better. That's all it is. You know, in life, we have to just try every day to get better. You know, we're climbing the ladder here. You know, we're all climbing the ladder to try to be better, try to be somewhere. And for me, not having to go to a corporate job every day is number one on my list. You know, that's the number one thing I'm trying to get away from. And the sooner I can, the better it'll be for me. But you know, like I said, it takes time, and it takes a lot of effort. You know, it takes patience, and it'll be there though, because I'm not giving up on this YouTube stuff. I'm not giving up on this channel. I started this channel, and I've grown to almost 500 subscribers, and I'm super proud of that. And guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, guys. Like I said, new content coming. It's gonna be a big summer, a lot of exciting stuff going on this year and this summer. Got some projects and some videos coming up that I'm gonna announce later on, so stay tuned for that. So this trail starts going uphill quite a bit, as you can see. Oh man. Nice little bit of an incline here. Work out them legs of mine. Oh, I'll feel that in the morning. Absolutely. It says it would be 80 degrees today. It don't really feel like 80 degrees, but it's warm out here though. It is definitely warm out here. I believe this is the longest trail in Uwharrie National Forest. That's a loop, at least. I was looking at some of the other ones. Some of the other ones are like, 6.8 miles, 9.2 miles. And like I said, this one's like 11.6. So I wanted to, that was quite an incline. I wanted to start this summer off with a bang, with a good trail, and this one, you don't disappoint. I know I'm already worn out. Then again, like I said, I hadn't slept, so I don't know how I'm trucking through this. I've guzzled all the water that I have already, so now I don't got no more water. Oh man. This is what it's about though, just getting out here. Shoot, I know right now I could eat a whole plate of food. Shoot, a whole table, I feel like. Man, I'm hungry as hell. Whew. Sweating like a damn pig right now. That humidity. Oh, it's only gonna get worse. We're in North Carolina, for crying out loud. The humidity is only gonna get worse. But hey, that's not gonna stop me this summer from getting out there. Really getting out there and hitting it hard. Because that's what we're doing. Hitting it hard, hitting the ground running. Getting these videos out to you guys so you guys can have some awesome stuff to watch. Watch me go do all this crazy stuff that I love doing. Oh man. I'm still going uphill. I'm still going uphill. So Morrow Mountain isn't far from here, so a lot of these big old hills like I'm hiking on right now are part of Morrow Mountain. This isn't technically part of Morrow Mountain, but we're close enough to Morrow Mountain that, all these hills are connected to Morrow Mountain. Whew. But what a great hike. Good workout today. I can definitely feel it in my legs. I'm just glad I haven't felt it yet with my whole body falling asleep. I know I'm gonna sleep really good tonight. National Forest Recreation, young trees growing to meet tomorrow's needs, established in 1978. Well, there are a lot of new trees out here, quite a bit. Some of the other areas I've seen in Uwharrie National Forest. There's been some, they do those controlled burns that are really healthy for the forest, and I've been seeing a lot of that lately. A lot of places I've gone, I've seen a lot of that. Definitely good for the forest. The forest needs it. Helps to get rid of any like dead debris that prohibits and trees from growing, and other wildlife as well in the forest. So it's definitely a good idea that they're doing that.
I am Jeremiah. I'm from up in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Cool, man.
Yeah, I'm Andrew. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, music city, music capital.
Yeah.
So what brings you guys to Uwharrie National Forest today?
Well, I'm stationed up at Fort Bragg, which is like an hour and a half down the road from here.
Okay.
And I've kind of been getting into it recently. yeah, I mean, it's just kind of something that was fun for me. We like to take our kid out here, and it's sort of a preparedness thing, I guess.
Right.
Sort of a fun thing. It's a really good way to check out your load and make sure that you know how you have your stuff rigged up is pretty solid.
So is all this gear, is you guys, that's issued to you by the military, or is it you guys' own gear?
So this is all our personal stuff.
Okay.
I have like my aid bag, which has like all of my issued medical gear, but other
Okay.
than that, everything we have is all our own.
Awesome.
Yeah, my stuff isn't even like, I couldn't use this in the military at all. This is just stuff I pieced together
Right.
for my own personal preparedness.
Awesome. So how long did you say you were in?
I've been in about 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, July will be about 2 years.
Okay.
I'm a medic, so all my training cycle was like really, really long. But
Oh, I bet. You know, having to save people, and it's
Yeah,
it's probably a little bit demanding, I'm sure.
it can be. Yeah.
That's what's up. Cool. So you guys like being here in Uwharrie National Forest? What's your thoughts on the forest, and you know what you guys have seen so far since you've been here?
You wanna go ahead?
Yeah, it's really nice here. I wish we had gone here earlier in the year when it was a bit cooler though, but
Oh, trust me, it's gonna get even worse.
Yeah.
As the humidity is gonna roll in here, it's gonna be like crazy.
Yeah, it's a pretty good trek. It tuckers you out. We've been kind of rolling around on several of the trails so far, and I think we've gone like 10 or so miles.
something like that.
Something
But
like that.
it's hard to keep track when we're
Yeah,
going off of
yeah.
where we are relative to where we started.
Right. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
But yeah, it's a pretty good trek. It wears your feet out. We've definitely had to bring some extra socks.
Cool.
I hope I'm right.
Depth about like Fayetteville, but it'll start getting like local politics and stuff, and I don't really think.
Local politics, yeah. That's,
Dude, Fayetteville sucks. It's not the place to be.
yeah, I mean, I know someone that was like Camp Lejeune
Yeah.
in the
Oh, no.
Marines, and that's like a whole place in itself, and you know, it's
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere there's a military base, the local town sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother was stationed in San Diego, Camp Pendleton,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
29 Palms and all that stuff, and so he literally had the ocean right there, and you know, we went out there several times when he was out there, and to visit him, and yeah, it was it was a treat to be out there. I mean, you can't go wrong with San Diego. I mean, San Diego's amazing.
I think anywhere that's got a sometimes it's really hit or miss. Because when I was at Fort Sam Houston, it honestly wasn't so bad. Like San Antonio, the city of San Antonio.
Did Sam Houston have like Air Force money?
Yeah, they had. Well, yeah, it's a joint base. They have all
That's
kinds
Air
of-
Force. That doesn't like
Well,
that.
I don't know.
Like Air Force bases get all the nice
Well,
people.
I've heard some weird stuff about Lewis McCord.
And my brother used to call it the Chair Force, which a lot of
Yeah,
people
we
say,
still
oh, the
do.
Chair Force.
Yeah. No, man, I just wish I got paid like they do. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. That's cool. You know, it's a lot of work.
I think Columbus. When I was at Fort Benning, he was at Benning too. Columbus was probably the worst. Just the people there, they did not.
In Columbus, Ohio?
No, Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus. Okay. When I think of Columbus, I think of Columbus,
No.
Ohio first thing. But I know of Columbus, Georgia.
Yeah. So Columbus, Georgia was not really a great place either. There was they just didn't treat you right, you know. There was just a lot.
It's because you get all the boots going through there,
Yeah.
and the boots
Yeah.
act very poorly generally
Yeah.
whenever they manage to sneak into town.
I've heard some weird stuff about Third ID down there too.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. That's just me though. I'm not in Third ID. I don't even really know anybody in Third ID, but yeah.
So what is Third ID?
3rd Infantry Division.
Third
So,
Infantry Division? I
like-
wouldn't know. I'm just a.
Yeah,
I'm a
Different
I'm a
units.
civilian.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's what my brother calls me. He's like, anybody who's not in the military is considered a civilian. I'm a civilian.
Yeah, different units work differently in the military. I'm at the 82nd Airborne. It's a bundle of fun. It's
they always
yeah.
talk about how great Airborne is, and that's all they ever talk about. It's like their personality.
Yeah,
Right.
it's great.
So
I hate it.
But you've had some good times, though. I'm sure you guys have had some pretty good times in the military, you know.
I've had, yeah, I would say so for sure. It's not for everybody though. That's kind of, sometimes it's sad to see, you know, people that really gave it their all get out early, which happens way too often. It's a little depressing.
How long do you plan on staying in for?
As long as I can, I guess.
As long as you can.
And if, I mean, it depends how I feel at the end of this contract, I think.
Okay.
'Cause, I don't know yet. It really depends.
And how long did you stay in for?
I stayed in for my first contract. I got out and just went civilian sector. It was all right. I had a lot of fun. Whenever we got to actually handle firearms, that's when it's fun. But,
Oh, it's always fun when you get to handle firearms.
Yeah.
I mean, start blowing shit up, and you know, and
yeah, literally.
Yeah, I went to the National Guard base in Raleigh over there by the airport, and got to be up close with the Apache helicopters. Boy, I'd love to fly one of those and just, you know, shoot the turrets on it and blow some stuff up.
Yeah,
Oh, you have that? Yeah, you have that video.
Yeah, I got a video. I was I'm at an artillery unit.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
attached to target acquisition guys for a little bit, and we went out there and they were setting up their radios and stuff. And I got a video of like some of the Apaches shooting off and like some of our guns blowing stuff up and stuff.
That's
So-
awesome.
Blowing up a random field.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Blowing up a random
it
field.
was a little
right?
ridge line, but it was pretty. It was cool, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They had,
It's cool,
like,
and then you think about what your tax money said about it.
Yeah, right. They had like all the JTAC. I'm sorry.
The
they
guys
had,
that use
forward
radios to
observers.
talk
Yeah,
about,
they had forward observers over there,
Stuff. Yeah.
and we call them fisters, good guys. And we had all the fisters up there, and they were overlooking the ridge line. It was real cool. It was fun. You would have liked it.
Awesome. Guys, I feel like I could have died. Like, when I walked out of the woods, I was barely walking, limping. I had pain all over my body, just, as you guys know, I'm an avid hiker. I've done so many hikes in my time, and I have not done a hike that has kicked my ass as much as this hike has done. This trail beat me to hell. It beat me, and it beat me, and it beat me. But I wasn't gonna let it beat me completely. I did conquer this trail. 11.98 miles was what I did today on this trail. Oh man. It's crazy, you know, when I started today, I did not expect to be still in Uwharrie National Forest, and it's almost 10 o'clock at night. I'm still here. I'm just chilling, I'm just hanging out. I'm still here. Still in Uwharrie National Forest. Guys, oh, if you would have saw me, I'm telling you, if you would have saw me when I walked out of the forest, I just was like, I was done with it. I was just done with it. I was trying to get back before it got dark, and I didn't end up doing that. It was already dark outside, and it was pitch black. I couldn't see anything. I was aching all over. I had no water. It was just... Like I said, I pushed myself today, and... Ah, man. It's like life and death today. I felt my life flash before my eyes out there. I really did, and... God, this will truly be an experience for the memory book. And you know, I should have started with some easier trails before I hit this trail, because this was the first big hike of the year. Definitely underestimated, I'll say. I underestimated this trail, and it made me underestimate it a little bit. But it made sure that I wasn't going to forget it, and I am damn sure I'm not going to forget this trail. Dutchman Trail here in Uwharrie National Forest. Truly a memorable trail, and a very, very challenging trail, not for someone who is just starting out and hiking and getting into it and really wanting to be out there. This is a very, very hard trail, and you need to know what you got going on to do it, because it was hard. I'm saying that TFG the Forest Guy, and I am saying this trail beat my ass. It did. It kicked me the hell around. When I started going uphill, oh my God, I felt I was gonna fall back and just faint. I am so lucky I did not pass out there in the woods, because I was so close to. I felt like it. I was shaking when I sat down. Like I just collapsed when I got here, and these guys and these people here just took me and, you know, fed me and gave me shit and drink, and just, oh man. Alrighty guys, what a day it has been. As you guys can see, I'm very disoriented, and I feel like I almost died out there. Like these super nice people were able to come and give me a cold towel and some food, and I've never hiked a trail into the dark and have been disoriented to the point where I've been like barely walking and just hallucinating, I feel like. Today guys has been a very awesome day. I did not intend this film day to be as much as it was, but it was one hell of a day. I mean, we got to go around and see Uwharrie National Forest, and I'm so glad to have been able to showcase Uwharrie National Forest and show you guys just the wonders of it and just awesomeness of it. And as you guys can tell, I am disoriented, very out of it, and just man, it's been a crazy day, and it's been an awesome film day, and I really have enjoyed it. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Guys, please like, comment, share this video, and y'all know who it is, TFG the Forest Guy, and I'll check back with you guys later.